Hello world and welcome back to the bench. It is unboxing time. Retro Santa brought a little something to the shop. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I know Retro Santa did a great job on the packaging, by the way. Let's see what we got in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? And I'm as excited as 12-year-old me. The Commodore C16. Let's take a look at the C16. Nice little box. I did pick this up and they said it worked. And I've said it before, the folks in the retro community are pretty solid. You know, there are scammers out there. There's always scammers. I see them when they post and they're like, look at this auction. It looks a little crazy. But when, you know, regular retro sellers say something works, odds are, unless something really bad happened in shipping, this is going to be just fine. Now, I will say I did take some packaging out just to make sure because I had to open it up and take a look. But we got a nice little owner's guide right here. We got a power supply we don't need, but we'll just hold. Well, maybe I do need it, huh? Yep, going to need that. Let's see what else. Script Plus. Script Plus. Commodore 16 and for the Plus 4. You know, they came out, similar times. And I think this guy in America, a tutorial cartridge. How do I use? Set up your computer, plug in the keyboard cartridge, turn on your computer. Pretty straightforward. You know, but the VIC had already run its life, the VIC-20, and the 64 was like just dominant. And I think like the Plus 4, they came out with another cool thing, but it just, I don't know if the market needed it. I think it did better overseas. I mean, I looked at the wiki page for a second, and I think this found a better life in other markets that were up and coming. Maybe set you to the side. But I never owned a Commodore 16 at all, and now I do. Thank you, Retro Santa. Pretty clean little unit. Could use maybe a little bit of a wipe down, but it looks like I don't see much in the way of discoloration happening between the pieces, you know. Oh yeah, this is great. We got the different joystick ports, a reset button, which is really nice. And there's my power plug-in. Let's see, back here, we got our cassette, which I'll be able to grab the Plus 4 cassette and test that. We got a serial and video, which means I can hook up like a disk drive, things along those lines, and of course the monitor. RF, and the memory expansion slot. Well, hold on. Where's the user interface slot? I swear the Plus 4 has a user interface slot. I don't know. Well, I guess not. Memory expansion, cartridges, that's about it. Let's take a look inside. You know we got to take a look and see how things look on the inside, too. Let's see how these feel. There's one. I need one of those little magnetic, or a little bigger magnetic screwdriver. I got a little one, but it's really little. There's three. All right, put your guys to the side. Let's take a look at what is on the inside. By the way, yeah, Commodore Model 16, 9 volt, really, really high serial number. So, yeah, just got that going for it. I hate that noise it makes. It didn't make that noise. Oh, look at that. A nice big shield over everything compared to just having that metal paper that you see on some of the Commodores. If anything, at least I can does this have enough? Oh, no. I switched to the screwdriver that has a little bit of magnetic capabilities. Kind of help. Come on, don't get everything in the way here. Whoop. And I think I might have, well, I said a little magnetic, right? Overall, everything is looking really good on the inside. I mean, look at that. That looks really great. Did I miss another one? Yes, I did. Overall, everything's looking really good inside here. Oh, I missed another one. Overall, everything's looking really good in here. Look at that. Why does that look like it maybe had a heat sink on it at one time? Okay, this looks like it's had some thermal paste on it at one time. Isn't that interesting? So just taking a poke around, we've got our TED chip right there. We've got our CPU here, and this is the 8501 R1. Do we see anything assembled? I guess there's a date in there, probably a date. No, it's a PCB. Looking for any kind of date code that may show up. I don't know. All right, U3. There's U3 with some ROM, and there's our kernel on U4. And we got some RAM hanging out, U5 and 6. Where is, oh, there. This is the one that's doing the PLA, the U16, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that is definitely different. All right, I like the way everything looks down here. Kind of interesting, a little bit of that maybe thermal paste. Maybe there was something there. Oh, maybe, hold on. Yeah, look, it pushes down. Yeah, wow, isn't that cool? That is really interesting. I see the thermal paste there on the piece of metal. I was expecting a little, maybe someone had the fins on there at one time, but no, it's part of what's here. I think this looks great. Oh, there's the date, 1984. I was a freshman in high school at that time. So 1984 is when this came out. Let's button this all back up and let's turn it on. Heat shield's in, and that's really cool how there's a little bit of material there for the heat sink, the thermal paste along those lines. All right, let's put this back in. This does feel like it opens a little different than a 64. I wonder if I can use this case on a 64. Sure, I like that color. Oh, that's a bad job. Okay, that's a better job. Let me make sure this is off. And I say, let's see if I can plug this in right here at the bench. Bingo. Let's plug this in. We're nice and off. Okay, now let me get my monitor. Let's turn the monitor on. Oh, is the monitor on? Uh-oh, monitor. Why aren't you on? Okay, I'll troubleshoot that after I plug this in. If it isn't one thing, it's always another. There we go. Okay, power is plugged into the bench. We got power to the unit. It is off. We got our video cable hooked up. We got our monitor on. Let's change our view so you can kind of see what's going on too. This is the moment. Fingers crossed. Hey, look at that. All right. Now, does that look terrible because of my monitor? Or does that look terrible because of my unit? Oh. Try that again. Hey, it looks all good. I'm glad it booted up. It's doing what it's supposed to do. I just had to adjust the monitor a little bit. Let's maybe, the arrow keys. Evolution time. +4 had the big pad. I went to go do the Commodore arrow keys down here, and now they're up on the top row, and they're each their own individual key. Isn't that interesting? Everything's looking good so far. Oh, okay, there's my monitor again. Boy, I wonder what I need to do there. All right, so we did a quick test. Everything seemed to be working in the sense of running Hello World. Now let's just test some keyboards out. Yep. Looking sharp. I am. Okay. We did good, folks. We did good. We got a unit that got here and is working since 1984. I don't know much about Commodore 16, so maybe I need to put in the C16 tutor. And let's see what that has in store for me. That was a nice heavy push. Okay, let's take a look again. Oh! Okay, had to get that working again. If you want to learn about any key, press that key. Well, what happens if I hit F3? Oh, I just started. Welcome to the world of computers. Please type your first name carefully. All right, well, I'll do carefully. That's me. Press enter. Now type your last name. Hi, Shelf. Well, I didn't do that very right. You're welcome. Well, how fun is this? Unless special instructions are given, press the F3 key when you complete an exercise. I finished. Wow, I guess we're going to go through all the keys. Hopefully you can hear that super cheery welcome to your new C16 message. I don't know, did this come in the package or was this like an additional purchase when you got a Commodore 16? Did you see this sitting beside it and you grabbed it? Function keys are there to make certain tasks easier. And help by hitting the help key. All right. Oh, I'm supposed to hit F3. No? Help. I'm supposed to hit the help key. F3, help. The other 4 function keys are accessed while holding down the shift. Maybe I'm just being a little too fast for this, or maybe it's not wanting to register. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing it when they do it. Okay, well, we know the cartridge port works. That's really kind of cool. I don't know what script. Did you hear it just beep at me? It's like, hey, pay attention. No, we're just gonna turn you off. All right, well, cartridge port is working. That's pretty awesome. Let's see what script plus is. I don't seem to remember that. Maybe it is how to write a script. Maybe I can put this in and I can write a script for my YouTubes. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're back. Script plus. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Commodore just booted up normal. Script plus on function key 2. So it's been bound. All right, well, that does look like the +4 though. That looks like when you go into the +4 software, you get a very similar layout. Oh, look at that. It's a word processor. Oh, geez. Disk tape device, blah, blah, blah. All right, can I just get past this or do I need to go 40? I'm going to go tape, even though I don't. 0. Look at that. Oh, the O key is a little depressed, maybe? No? Maybe it's the L key. No, they feel just fine. That's just me. I have a feeling that's working great. And I can use this to write some scripts. So maybe next time I'll have some scripts and I can look at it from there. All right, let's test the cassette port and see how that works. All right, we're back with a data set to give that a try. And it will get its power right from the Commodore. And again, here's that funky serial. Play that funky serial. Okay, we got that plugged in. Let's grab a game. And it can't just be any game. It has to be something that also works with the +4. You know what? We can try a couple games. We got The Boss, which is my most favorite game to pretend like I'm a big shot owner of a football team in England. I guess you could say, just like, stop, Ted Lasso. This is my Ted Lasso moment. I get to relive this here. Okay, so let's go. Oh my gosh, I almost typed load. I almost typed play. Let's go load. Press play on the tape. And now we wait. Hey, that takes a while when you have 16K of memory. Compared, I think that's faster on the +4. It sure feels like it's faster on the +4. Oh, there we go. Want to continue a saved game? No, it does write your saved games to disk. All right. Or enter your name as shown. Cassette port's working. I think we got a winner on this one. I'll save you from watching me lose football the entire time. Okay, got the tape all the way around, and looks like everything's working. Again, another successful pickup. Impulse buy at Christmas. Retro Santa got in my heart and said, "Oh, I want to add this to the collection." And sure enough, it's there. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. Don't know what I should do next. Maybe I'll just sit on a shelf for a while. I do need to get a joystick. I think I'm going out to VCF East. Maybe they'll have someone selling some old stock, new stock, converter. Maybe I should make a converter. I don't know. Have you made a converter? What has Retro Santa brought you for Christmas? Let me know down below. Hopefully you got some goodness and some fun things to play with. Otherwise, have a great night. Thanks for joining me. Bye.